Hello, in this video we're going to have a look at calculating the highest common factor and lowest common multiple when we've got three different numbers. So the numbers I'm going to look at are 18, 60 and 105, and I've got the product of prime factors already written down. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a Venn diagram, and I'm going to start by drawing my overlap between two of my circles. I'm going to need a third circle for my third number, so I'm going to draw that so that I've got an overlap with all three circles. This piece here in the middle is going to be contained within all three of my circles. So just like when I had two numbers, I'm going to write down my product of prime factors, and I'm going to write them fully. So I'm going to write 2 times 3 times 3 for my 18. For my 60, I'm going to write 2 times 2 times 3 times 5. And for 105, I'm going to write 3 times 5 times 7. And just like when we've got two numbers, I'm looking for the numbers that I've got in common between my three lists of factors. So I'm going to start off with the smallest number. I'm going to start off with 2. I've got a 2 here, I've got a 2 there, but I haven't got a 2 down here. So 2 is not a common factor of all three numbers. Let's have a look at 3. So the 3 here, I've got a 3 over here, and I have got a 3 down here. So 3 is a common factor of all three numbers, so it's got to go in the very middle of my Venn diagram. So it's inside this circle, it's inside that circle, and it's inside the bottom circle for my 105. So I've used 3, I'm going to cross it off. I know that I'm not then going to reuse it, I'm going to use it twice. So let's have a look. Let's see whether we've got more 3s. So we've got another 3 here, haven't got a second 3 over here, I haven't got one over here, so 3's no good for me. I'm out of numbers over here because I'm already up to 3, so anything that I've got over here I know is not going to be contained within my 18. So I'm not going to have anything else within the very centre of my Venn diagram. So what I then want to do is I want to look at the numbers that I've got between these two sets of factors. Which ones have I got left? Well, I've got a 2 here and a 2 here. So it's common to both my 18 and my 60. I haven't included it in my very centre. So the 2 I'm going to write in this part of the Venn diagram. So it's contained within my 18, it's contained within my 60, but it's not contained, so it's outside of this 105. So the 2 I've used, and I'm going to cross off my 2. Well, I then also need to consider what I've got in common between these two and these two over here. So here I've got a 5 at the top and I haven't got a 5 down there. I haven't got a 5 for my 18. If I had, I'd have already put it in the middle. So I've got a 5 here, a 5 there, so I can put it in this part of my Venn diagram. So it's in the overlap between my 60 circle and my 105 circle. So it's in that list, it's in that list, I've used it, so I can cross it off in both places. What have we got left? So up here I've got a 2, I've got a 3 here, and I've got a 7 down here. So 7's in this list, not in the other 2. 2 is in this list, but not in these two. And similarly with the 3, it's only here, not there, and not there. So the 3 is going to go in my 18 bubble, but outside of the 60 and the 105. I've used it, let's cross it off. My 2 is going to go inside my 60 bubble. It's not included within the 18 or the 105. I've used it, let's cross it off. And my last number, I've got a 7. It's included within my 105. It's not included within my other two lists. Check my list. I've crossed off all the numbers here, all of the numbers here, and all of the numbers there, so they're all included within my Venn diagram. Now, my highest common factor, just like when we've got two numbers, I'm looking for the intersection. I'm looking for the intersection of all three of my circles, my bubbles. So my highest common factor is the number inside there, and it's the number 3. So highest common factor is 3. It's the biggest number that divides into 18, 60 and 105. My lowest common multiple, this one's a little bit harder work because I need to multiply all of the numbers within my Venn diagram. So I've got 3 times 2 times the 3 in the very centre times 5 times 2 times 7. This is definitely a job for the calculator. So what have we got? We've got 3 times 2 times 3 times 5 times 2 times 7, and I get 1260. It's equal to 1260. So my highest common factor, I get that from the intersection of the 3 circles. My lowest common multiple I get by multiplying together all of the numbers within the Venn diagram. So my highest common factor was 3, the lowest common multiple was 1260. Thank you very much.